Okay, we've just first looked at the equation of a straight line using a table of values and how to plot that. We're now going to do it in a much quicker way. We're going to compare it with the equation y equals mx plus c. Remember, m stands for the gradient, that's how steep a line is, and c stands for where the equation cuts the y-axis in the graph. So all we're going to do is we're just going to compare this equation to this equation. So we are told that m is the gradient and m is just the number before the x. So here m is 4. And if we compare the c's, we can see that we can see that c is equal to 5. That means that our equation of the line, our line will cut the y-axis at 5. The gradient of 4, if we recall back, in most basic terms to calculate the gradient, we do the vertical height divided by the horizontal distance. A gradient of 4 corresponds to 4 over 1. So what that essentially means is that to go from one point to the next, we would have to go 4 steps up, 1 step along, then 4 steps up, 1 step along, 4 steps up, 1 step along. Let's plot this and see how it actually looks in practice. Okay, so here we've got a picture of this drawing just for ease, but I'm actually going to show you how it works. So from the last slide, we gathered that the gradient was 4 and the intercept was 5. So we can straight off put a mark here because we know that our line is going to cross the y-axis, here's the y-axis, at 5. So we know it's going to cut at 5. The gradient corresponds to the vertical over the horizontal, so that would correspond to 4 up and 1 along. So if we were to look at this, if we were to start at 5 and we go up 4 and along 1, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 along 1. There's our next point that lies perfectly on the corner. The same works going the other way. We would go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 along 1. We're on a box. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 along 1 on a box. 1, 2, 3, 4 along 1 on a box, and that would keep working the further we go down the way and the further we go up the way. So we can use these properties to draw our straight line without having to do a table of values. If we know what c is, we know where our line crosses the axis, and if we know what the gradient is, we just go up the number that it tells us, we go up 4, and then we go along 1. That is where our next point will be that lies on the box perfectly. Then we'll do the same going in both directions.